In the midst of quarantining, what would be a better way to de-stress than playing a game that scares the shit out of you? In late last year, Phasmophobia was released on Steam in early access and basically took the world by storm. Everyone from Markiplier to Jacksepticeye to Corpse Husband played this game and propelled it to the top of the Steam recommended feed in less than a month. But what is it that makes Phasmophobia such an entertaining and addicting but at the same time horrifying game? That's what I'm here to talk about. So let's grab our EMF readers, flashlights, and spirit boxes and dive into what Phasmophobia has to offer. Before I go any further, I would like to state that this is an early access game, and I will be judging it as such, so if you're gonna get mad at me for not ripping this game a new asshole for not being the best game ever when it's technically not even finished yet, then just stop watching right now and save yourself the headache. I'm also going to be using VR footage for this review, but the game can be played in non-VR mode, so just keep that in mind. Phasmophobia basically has no story to speak of. The most you get is that you're a ghost hunter who gets assigned a series of investigative jobs from a mysterious boss or something, and then you go to the location and determine what type of ghost is haunting it. You're given a variety of different tools to aid you in your hunting endeavors, such as flashlights, thermometers, and EMF readers. There are several types of ghosts to determine, from poltergeists, mares, jinns, and even demons. Depending on what type of ghost it is, it will require different types of evidence and different types of tools to uncover them. It could be a variety of things, from using the UV flashlight to see fingerprints, using a video camera to see spirit orbs, or using a spirit box to talk to the ghosts. You've got a radio button to talk to your teammates, as well as a book to catalog your evidence, along with information on the various types of ghosts. There's a few optional objectives you can complete for extra money, which you can use to buy more equipment and level up to gain access to more dangerous hunts. Speaking of danger, the main risk you have in Phasmophobia is taking too long on the investigation, because once you pass a certain point, the ghost can become aggressive and hunt you down. The lights go out, your flashlights flicker, and your radios become unusable. If the ghosts catch you, you become a spirit yourself, and all you can do is throw things around looking like an idiot. If everyone dies, it's game over and you lose all your money and equipment. Phasmophobia runs on the Unity engine, and it doesn't look all that great, but the lighting does look pretty good at times. The one thing I love about Phasmophobia is the atmosphere and sound design. Unlike a lot of horror games, Phasmophobia doesn't have many jump scares, preferring to use ambient noises to get the player's attention, and there's very little music to speak of. It's one of those games that gets under your skin and just stays there. The moments when I was hiding in a closet while the ghost was hunting for me and my heart was beating genuinely made me nervous. On that note, I will say that the definitive way to play Phasmophobia is with a buddy or two, so you can experience the horror with a sense of security. Even when you're roaming around some of the larger areas, the fact that you're able to just talk with people as if you were two regular Joes on the job is pretty cool. Picking apart flaws with Phasmophobia is a little difficult, since most of the issues I can think of can easily be patched out, and most of the initial issues I had with the game got patched really quickly. One of the most annoying things for me at the moment is that you can't adjust your settings once you're in a game. You need to leave your current session, change your settings, and then rejoin. Some of the aspects of the game can be a bit confusing, and to this day I still don't know how crucifixes work. I think some of the areas in this game are almost too large, such as the asylum, and given that you don't have a map anywhere but the van that you gather in, it can be rather easy to get lost, especially since some of the areas have no discernible landmarks or anything to tell you where you are. This is one of the things that I hope can be added later in the game's development. Even a map feature or an item would be nice. I can also say that Phasmophobia is one of those games that definitely needs to be played in small bursts, at least for me, because it can get boring after an hour or so. Even though I love how varied each hunt can be, there's only so much it can take before the stress just gets to me, or I get tired or bored. I love Phasmophobia, and it's a game that I keep finding myself going back to, and thanks to the steady stream of updates coming in for it, it seems that the world of the Z-list Ghostbusters will keep on being interesting. I will say that I can only 100% recommend this game if, like I said, you have somebody to play with. If you want to see more of what Phasmophobia can do to a group of friends, check out these clips from my friend, DarknesstheCurse.
You're both at 0 sanity.
Susan! Is she alone or not?
Yeah, she's alone.
Susan? Are you here?
It's Susan Jackson. Ask if she's related to Michael.
Now I will tell you.
What?